Hi everybody, this is Lauren of Plan Mosh Plan. Welcome back to another plan with me. This week I am using this kind of like Taco Tuesday themed kit, and I was really excited by it. I've had this kit for a really long time, and I was like, oh, maybe one day I'll go to Cabo or something where it'll be appropriate, but actually ended up using it the week of Cinco de Mayo, which normally I would not use like a kit like this for Cinco de Mayo, just like to be respectful. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like my holiday to use a kit for, but I went to a bridal shower for my fiance's sister and her, well, I guess my soon-to-be brother and sister-in-law, and their family is Mexican, and they chose to do like a Cinco de Mayo themed bridal shower. So I thought, okay, like that, this was appropriate for that occasion, and I would be okay to use it then. So I just kind of walked you through the kit that I was using, and then a lot of kits, this artwork, it was from like last year or something, and a lot of shops have artwork like this. I'll link some of the shops below that have kits with this artwork. And then the washi that I showed was all Simply Gilded washi. Some of it was from the Simply Gilded like tropical bows, and some of it, or the other one that I showed, was the peach Simply Gilded washi. I only really ended up using the pink. I thought I was going to maybe use the palm green, but I really ended up only using the tropical pink. This washi I had like a whole saga with, obviously. Normally I can like cut bottom washi, and it's like pretty straight and fine, and it's not a big deal. But this one, I don't know what happened, but it was a literal disaster, and it was just so uneven. I don't know if it's maybe because sometimes the ones I cut like have a pattern where I can kind of see where I'm supposed to be cut. I don't know, but whatever this was, it was bad. It was not the washi's fault, it was my fault, but I cut it way crooked and way too big. And I kind of like tried to doctor it up, but it didn't really work. I ended up like putting whiteout over the top of it, which, by the way, if you were one of the people that recommended the Tombow whiteout to me, thank you so much. I've heard so many like people mention it in their planner, like their videos, and I was kind of like, whatever, like whiteout just hates me and I'm never going to be good at it. It doesn't matter what kind I use, but the Tombow washi or whiteout really does work well. Like really well. That's a flag from Clever Gal Crafts, by the way. I'm sorry, I don't know the colorway off the top of my head. And then I decided to go, I'm looking for date covers here, but I decided not to use any date covers because there was deco that I wanted to use for the top. Anyways, back to the whole washi saga. So I like whited it out, but I still don't really like how it ended up. I can talk more about that later, I guess, but because normally, since I'm a white space planner, I like to have like white space between the washi and where my plans start. And this week I decided that I really just wanted to have little things because I haven't been using them lately, and I wanted to plan the way that I kind of used to plan last year. If you watch any of my videos from last year, where like I kind of scatter the boxes randomly and I don't necessarily do like a structured format, and I have little things, and like I don't know. I was like, okay, I really want to do that. Like, this kit is fun and colorful and like kind of lends itself to that kind of look. So I basically have little things stacked on top. You'll see once we get there, but I have little things like stacked all on the top of the bottom washi with no white space, and it's just like way too much, and I really don't like it, and that's my fault and not the bottom washi's fault. But anyways, we will get there. What you just watched me do was my sidebar. I wanted to put deco up in the sidebar because, why is that? Oh, because there was only there was only 7 full boxes in this kit because one of the full boxes is really long. So it also came with a double box that I didn't want to use because the double box was the same as the box that I ended up using on Thursday, and I didn't want to repeat it. So I ended up just doing what I often do and use deco. This deco didn't really lend itself very well to like a cute deco corner. Sometimes I love my deco corners, and sometimes I don't think they look very good depending on the deco. Never my fault, of course. No, kidding. Sometimes it's my fault, but not this one. I don't think the deco just didn't lend itself well to this. So I kind of did what I could, and then I added a YOLO sticker from the Planner Sophisticate. I hate that word, and I would never say it in real life, but I was like, I didn't know what to put, and it was like, oh, I guess it's like, kind of goes with the vibes of the kit, so whatever. And then the rest of my sidebar is pretty normal. I use some Simply Gilded washi, and then the headers, the gold headers, are obviously the same ones I always use there. To do and work ones from Rose Colored Days, and then I trimmed that like weekly habit box at the bottom there, and I trimmed off Saturday and Sunday, and then I used a really skinny piece of washi at the bottom to just make it look complete, like I completed, because otherwise it, like, the border wouldn't go all the way around if if you cut off Saturday and Sunday. So I just used a piece of skinny washi, which is basically the same size as the border, in the same pattern to complete it. So I thought that looked pretty good. And yeah, see what I mean? The little things, there's no white space. It doesn't look good. You'll see once I have more, it doesn't look good. The pink glitter headers that I use across the top and the peach ones are from Hello Petite Paper, from one of her kits. I can't remember which. I think I showed it earlier. And then the teal glitter headers that I am using across the bottom over the little things that match the color of the little things, those are from Mandy Dreams. And the colors matched really well. I was really happy with that. Okay, so on to the day by day. I'm marking my time card due as always on Monday. The money bag, gold foiled money bag, is from Rose Colored Days. And then I had the day off. I took the day off on Monday, and I'm using the day off sticker from the Planner Sophisticate and My Newest Addiction collaboration. Same one, or no, not the same one that the YOLO sticker is from, but they were like released at the same time. But anyways, I'm using that day off sticker with, yes, this flag from the kit. I was traveling back from Stagecoach on Monday morning, which is like such a process. Hold on. So that's the like peachy orange glitter header from Hello Petite Paper, and then obviously I'm taking the half box, and then I'm marking my flight back from Palm Springs to SFO with this half box and then a suitcase from Paper Panda. My flight was super delayed, so it took hours longer than it should have, which if you're ever flying out of Palm Springs, I don't think I've ever flown out of Palm Springs without a problem. Like, I've had the Palm Springs airport drive me to an LA airport, like the Burbank airport, before, because they have so many problems. Like, it's just not fun. So, but anyways, my other option was driving all the way back to San Diego and then flying home at like 4 p.m, and I did not want to do that. So I flew home in the morning. It was supposed to be at 8 a.m. I think my flight left a few hours after that. And then I just kind of spent the rest of the day catching up on sleep, and that was pretty much it. I didn't do anything. Like, I came home and I got in bed and I fell asleep, and I just laid in bed all day and just tried to like catch up and return to a normal human after like a long weekend of just like, drinking and being in the sun and being out all night and yelling, like, singing, whatever, just general music festival activities. Because I was going back to work on Tuesday. So right now I'm actually realizing an error. I marked my rent was due twice because I'm adding this little thing to mark rent due. But I also mark it in the daily spread, which probably means that I forgot. Generally when I do that, when I mark something twice, it means that I forgot something that I actually was supposed to mark. So that's always funny to me because I generally kind of lay out an idea of what I want in my head. So like if I'm like, oh, a half box at the bottom for like XYZ, and then I mark something twice, it means I forgot something else. Okay, so I marked the Starbucks. I went to Starbucks that morning. I don't remember why, but Starbucks run with that teal coffee cup with the gold foil bow from the Tasseled Planner. And then I'm marking my meetings this week with a meeting script from Rose Colored Days. And then some asterisks were from the kit, but I didn't have enough asterisks from the kit to mark all of my meetings. So I also, depending on the day, every other day I used asterisks from the kit, and then also on the in-between days I used gold asterisks from Simply Watercolor Co., which you'll see on Wednesday. And then right now I'm grabbing a reminder sticker to layer over this half box to tell myself again that my rent was due. Like, I don't know. I should have, you know what I should have marked? And I know it's not the thing that I forgot, but I should have put the Hello May sticker from Rose Colored Days in there, but I didn't even think about doing that. The icon is from the kit, but that's what I should have done, because that would have been really cute. But I can't, I wish I knew what I forgot. I'll have to look in my planner. Okay. On to Wednesday. I mark my lunches. I don't know why I do that rather than my dinners. I have no idea. But I had, my fiance grabbed, they were giving away like territory meals, at a flywheel class that he went to. So he grabbed a couple of them and it was actually pretty good. Territory is like, it's like one of those meal service things where like, except for you don't have to make the meal. They like give you a like homemade prepackaged meal though. And it was actually pretty good. Yeah, so that's what I had for lunch that day apparently. And then I'm marking down my meetings. And then I realized I think I only had 2. I probably had 3, but only went to 2 of them, to be totally honest. Well, not like I just like skipped one, but like, only had to go to 2 of them. I'm marking those with the Simply Watercolor Co. Asterisk, like I mentioned. And then I am using a present from Gingerly Done Co., an orange one to match, to mark that we needed to coordinate getting a gift for the bridal shower that we were well, I don't know if it's a shower for both the bride and groom, like if the groom is there. Do you still call it a bridal shower? We were calling it a bridal shower, but like is there another name for that? I don't know. It was really fun to like have men and women there, but I don't know. I don't know if that's what you call it. Okay. I put down let's see. I'm grabbing a workout script from Rose Colored Days, to mark that I went to my spin class that night, a fly method class, which I think is just a regular flywheel class. I can't remember. They like changed the names of my flywheel classes. But yeah, and then I'm taking this kettlebell from GP Sticker Studio, to mark that down, even though you don't use kettlebells at flywheel. If it's just a regular flywheel class, you do like use like a weight bar, but definitely not a kettlebell. But it matched, so it's fine. And then I'm realizing that I was supposed to put a glitter header over the full boxes, which I didn't do on Tuesday because there was already a glitter header there. Well, like an orange glitter header over all the full boxes, so I skipped it on Tuesday, but I did pull up the full box to do it on Wednesday. And then after that, I'm taking a little flag to mark that we were picking up a dresser that I found on the Facebook Marketplace, because we needed another dresser because my apartment is so tiny and has no storage at all. So we picked that up on Wednesday. That was an experience. We fit like a full dresser in the back of a RAV4, and I was like driving. We had to move the seat so far forward to fit the driver's seat so far forward to fit the dresser into the car that my boyfriend, or not my boyfriend, he's my fiance now. I keep doing that my fiance could not fit into the driver's seat. So I had to drive, and I was like really stressed out because I couldn't see out the back window, and it was like a whole thing. So that was fun. Okay, on Thursday I am taking a label and a airplane from Paper Panda to mark that my parents were in Alabama. My sister graduated college this weekend, which was like, I was so genuinely sad that I couldn't go. But I wanted to be there so badly, and I was really trying to make it work to get there, but I had taken off the Monday and the Friday before, and I had left early on the Thursday before, and then I took a week off to go to Hawaii in May. Excuse me. So I just couldn't make it happen. So that was really sad, but my parents left that day. And then again, I just marked my meetings the same way as always. And then I took a half box, the yellow one, to mark. I'm again whiting out, and I'm so great with this white out. It's really exciting. But anyways, I took the half box to mark that I wanted to paint my nails in this evening. I don't know really. I think I must have done a lot of stuff after work this day, and I just totally didn't write it down, which happens when I memory plan. But yeah, that because I don't know, I would never normally use a half box to paint your nails, but that orange nail polish is from Planner-esque, and then I just put a piece of washi in between to take up some space. And I'm kind of finishing off, I don't think I quite finished, but I'm laying down some more little things. And again, it just looks so bad to me. And I know some people do this, like, I feel like no white space planners who like stack their little things directly on top of the bottom washi, it looks fine. But like me, who is a white space planner, having like all this white space, but then the like bottom washi and the little things touching, it just looks so crowded and like way too much. And this would look so much cuter if there was some space. And like I am staring at it right now, genuinely considering just like tearing everything up and trying to move it, but I don't have undo because I live in California and like it's illegal. One of the chemicals in undo is illegal here apparently. Who knew? So I can't get it on Amazon Prime. Okay, so Friday I'm marking payday I cut a strip of washi into a flag and I'm using a rose color day script. And then I marked that my sister graduated in a half box. And I put some orange balloons from Lexi Kylie Designs. And then I am actually going to tear this up. I had a call, it was a work related call, but not with anybody. It was like through an agency that I work with and not necessarily like a meeting that I have for work, if that makes sense. So I used a that's why I didn't mark it with the rest of my meetings is what I'm trying to explain. But I'm marking my meetings the same way, the regular way I do, and then using the, oh wait, you know what? That's not even true. That was a health insurance related call. Totally ignore me. But I used a phone from a GP Sticker Studio sampler, and a little thing to mark the call, but I think you'll see in a second here. Oh no, I'm laying down the full box, which I was going to lay down this yellow one, because I think it actually would have looked best there, but I didn't like that it was next to the yellow, half box that I did. So didn't really work out. And then, so I'm realizing here that I don't have enough space to mark everything that I wanted to like mark down for the day, which happens to me often because a lot of times I have a lot more to-dos that I just don't put down. But I realized that I had a fun thing that I did today that I would have rather marked, which was what I'm going to mark right now. I'm taking up the health insurance, because obviously that's super boring. And I'm putting down that we had, I've mentioned this before, but I work in the beauty industry, and my company will have these days where like we have like makeup artists come in at work, and they will, from like brands, and they'll like, test out their latest products, not test out, but you can test their latest products. They'll like do your makeup or whatever. And then sometimes you get like the products for free, which is super fun. So we had one of those, and I was like, I would much rather mark down that like I got to play with makeup at lunch than like, and got free stuff than I called my health insurance. So, I used a GP Sticker Studio, like makeup sticker to do that. I think it originally said like wake up makeup or something that like, not my thing, so I just trimmed the text off, and then it looked super cute. I feel like the lipstick color matched the kit really well, so I was very pleased with myself about that. Saturday was the bridal shower. I put that like big long box down, and then I marked Cinco de Mayo on top of the box, which I normally don't like to do. I would have rather put a label there, but I was like, it's fine. I don't really like celebrate Cinco de Mayo. I'm not Mexican. I've heard Mexicans often don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo either. Like, I don't know. So anyways, doesn't matter. But so I layered it over. I thought it looked fine. And then I had a really lazy day and didn't do that much on Saturday until the bridal shower. I like whatever. So I did film a plan with me. So I marked that on top with the planner from the kit. And then I used a celebrate sticker over a half box to mark down the actual bridal shower, which was in the afternoon and ended up lasting kind of all night, which was super fun. Sunday, I don't remember what I ate on Sunday, so I just put down the little thing, and I don't think I actually ever filled it out. And then I am grabbing another nail polish sticker that kind of matches the Planner-esque one, but it was from Scribble Prints Co. because the color matched how I wanted it to mark that I painted my nails again. And then I am taking a half box, and I am taking a planner that looks like an Erin Condren from this Hello Petite paper sheet, Planner Girl Deco sheet I'm reading, it's called, to mark that I did the voiceover and I edited and uploaded the Plan With Me that I had filmed the day before. I don't like how I wrote this, but I'm kind of like, it is what it is. Oh well. Like, it doesn't look very cute. I need some like foiled script stickers that say all those things, I think. I always see film edit upload ones, but I rarely see voiceover ones, so who knows what to do about that, not me. I'm kind of fumbling around for what to do, I think. Oh, just kidding. I took a car from the Rose Colored Days sampler to mark that we had to pick up. I found our kitchen like table, our whole dining set, actually it came with 6 chairs on the Facebook Marketplace. If you're looking for furniture and you don't want to look at Craigslist, but you want stuff that's like cheap and used, totally would recommend it. I got some super, super great stuff off of it, but we picked up the table from like the sweetest family ever and for such a great deal. Like, Steve and I literally were like left and we're like, I feel like I robbed them because it's such a nice table and they're so sweet and lovely, and we paid a really good price for it. But anyways, we did that on Sunday. We picked it up. We also got groceries. That grocery icon, I think, is from Linna's Planner. I never quite know how to say that. And then I'm trying to figure out how to lay down this laundry script, which was from Planning and Mint, who I believe is now called Bloom Paper Studio or Bloom Planner Studio or Bloom's. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, Sharon. I can't remember. But she's open again, and I think those stickers are probably available. I have to check, but I actually need to place my order with her. I've been thinking about that for a while. I'm trying to be good right now. But yeah. Planning and Mint is now open under another name, and I will try and figure out what that is and put it in my the description below. I don't normally do that, but I just love her and her stickers so much, and I'm so excited about her reopening. So I'm gonna do that. You can see me, I'm just putting some of the deco on top. You can also see my robe. Again, I always plan in my robe because that's like my comfy time clothes, and that's when I plan, is when I'm relaxing. So I often do that. But yeah, just trying to show you a foil shot here. I'm pretty sure that, oh gosh, I am so bad at these close-up shots. I apologize. It's like nauseating. But yeah, that's the whole planner. This is not my favorite spread I've ever done, but it's different than what I normally do. It's bright and colorful instead of like pastel and pretty and floral. So it's like it's not an everyday thing for me. I don't often do it, so I'm like trying not to beat myself up over it. Although the bottom washi, oh my goodness, that I will beat myself up over. But yeah, that's everything. If you like it, you can always like this video, subscribe if you're new. I sound so cheesy saying all this, but yeah, you can also find me on Instagram, PlanMoshPlan, same username here. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.